10 years ago, and then I haven't seen you since then, probably.
I don't know. Probably before the pandemic.
Yeah, I ran into you and Owen, our friend Owen Scott, at a party randomly, and then I don't think, and I haven't seen you since. So I'm so happy to see you.
Thanks for having me on.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
How do you feel being here? Do I call you Al or Alessandro?
Well, either one, whatever feels good. People at work, it's got to this point, the place that I've worked for the last 10 years, that I think it's about 50-50. And I'm not sure how to end an email.
Oh.
Who I am when I end.
You're not sure
I'm not
who
sure.
you are.
I'm not sure.
Who you are to them?
Yeah, because it's people that I was involved with, I would say generally people from the beginning of the job. I think I was going by Al, and then people I did union activities with know me as Alessandro, and so
more formal.
I don't know why. It just sort of has a sense of happening. But people do kind of just decide what they want to call me, and I'll tell you, there's a very large number of people who just jump to Alex pretty quick.
Oh wow, Alex.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's never been Alex?
That. I went by Alex when I was a kid. For
really?
About maybe a long time. Most of my child, like about 15 years.
Wow.
But people will jump to it, and I'm fine with it. I don't care. It's fun. It's fun. I don't really get bored of I don't have a problem with going by different names, different people.
That's cool. I don't know 100%, but I want to say I probably alternate. I go either way, Al or Alessandro, depending on the
Would
content.
you call me?
Right.
Would you call me? Would you call me?
I'm so sorry.
Would you call me?
Frank Land? It's Frank Land?
You shouldn't have called him Franklin.
I thought that was his name was. If you just tell me the name that you prefer to be called, I'll call you that name.
You should have heeded Gideon's warning, because
Gideon.
Frank Land.
Would you say it?
You called me Frank Land?
I'm sorry. I thought that's what it was. I thought that's what Gid told me that it was Frank Land.
I said it was Franklin.
Sorry.
Frank.
L-I-N. Right. I'm sorry.
Where'd you get land? Where'd you get land?
I don't know. Maybe it's in my mind, maybe Frank Land is a cooler name than Franklin.
Gideon, lock the doors.
Whoa.
Lock the doors.
Okay. What's happening right now?
Welcome to Franklin's Speakeasy.
What? Get out of town. Wait. Were you guys giving me a hard time all this time just to welcome me into this secret spot?
This is going to be a hard time for real.
What? What's happening right now?
It's going to be a hard time for real. Gideon.
Yes.
Just run it down for this fella.
Yeah, run it down for me.
Run it down for this fella, Gideon.
Gideon.
Okay. Here's what just happened.
Frank Land?
You said Frank Land.
Yeah.
Which he absolutely detests.
Shoot.
However, at the same time, someone doing that is the secret password.
Whoa.
To get into the speakeasy.
Wow.
So we have a very complex relationship.
It sounds
with
complex.
Somebody saying Frank Land.
It has to do with sequences. It has to do with timing. It has to do with pronunciation. Where's
I know.
the grenades?
No, I know.
Where's
Frank
the grenades?
No.
What?
No, wait.
What?
No, Frank. Oh, no, don't get the grenades.
Whoa. Wait. Whoa.
Land.
Frank Land.
No. What? Did you do it? Gideon. Do my Gideon.
Wait.
Gideon,
Yes,
my
Mr. Frank,
my
I'm sorry.
comrade.
Yes, Mr. Frank.
Do my ears deceive me? Do my ears deceive me?
Since you welcomed me into the speakeasy, I thought it would be okay, let's have a fun, cool cocktail time.
No, you're definitely welcome in. Definitely, you can definitely come on in. Here, hold on. Here's what would you like to drink? Scotch on the rocks.
Sure.
Okay, here you go.
Remind me where the cheese grater is. Remind me where the cheese grater is.
It's just in the second drawer.
I definitely don't know where it is at all.
So it's gonna take Franklin a while to find it.
Okay. I'm sorry if I said the wrong thing.
Well, you said the right thing to get inside.
Right. It was
the correct thing to get in.
It's a really mixed message you guys are putting out there. I just want you to be aware of that.
I know. It's really kind of an explosion every time somebody says the right password, because Franklin really does hate being called Franklin.
Lynn. It's Lynn.
Franklin. I won't. It won't happen again. I'm sorry.
Land is the password.
It will never happen again.
It will never happen
unless
again.
you need to get in here again.
Oh,
in which case you're going to have to say the LAND word again.
Oh my God.
It's kind of complicated. You're going to have to make Franklin very upset to get inside.
Okay. Well, I guess I just can't leave.
Get in. Are you carrying your pliers?
My what?
Are you carrying your pliers?
Whoa. Pliers?
Are you carrying your pliers?
Whoa.
Yes. I do.
That's just
my
to
pliers.
open a can of clamato, right? You're not going to do anything weird with those pliers.
Wait, what did you say? What'd you just call me?
I'm talking about opening a can of clamato juice.
A can of clamato juice?
A can of clamato juice.
Wait a minute.
Isn't that what Canadians put in a Bloody Caesar drink?
Wait a minute. Are you insulting me or are you dyslexic?
I'm just asking. I'm just hoping you're not going to do something destructive to my physical person with a pair of pliers and a grenade.
Something destructive to my name and to the piece that Gideon and I have built in this speakeasy.
Gideon's really trying to say something.
Okay, you just said can of tomatoes in a really strange way.
It was wrong.
It was the wrong way to say it. However, it's also exactly what you need to say in order to access our secret stash of Cuban cigars. So here you go.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Just saying, you guys have like a really complicated system in place.
I'm pissed off. Oh, that was beautiful. Thank you so much. Alessandro.
Thank you.
Alessandro King.
That was Alessandro King.
What a great name.
What a regal name.
That's a good name. Yeah.
Thank you very much. That's probably why I come back to it. I think
your name?
Yeah, we'll come back to going by Alessandro. Like you ditch it and then you come back to it, and I think it comes in cycles. But it's fun to have it. I don't know, but it people struggled with pronouncing it, but also I think Al is a little forgettable.
Oh, okay, interesting
I
take.
don't know a lot of owls though.
Yeah, and they're usually like big fat party animals, right? With Hawaiian shirts.
That's funny.
I feel like that is true. I feel like I wonder. This is an interesting thing. How would I be different if I were known as Al? Would I be the same or would I be different?
I mean, I'm sure one's name has an effect on one's experience. I would think what you would think.
But I think Al and Ralph are of a piece. They're one-syllable names.
Talk about it. Okay.
Right? And they're one-syllable names, and they are like older guys would have them.
Wow. Guess what? I'm not a PH. I'm an F.
I know. I did see
We
that.
discussed. Yeah, we had a small discussion.
Which I think is there's something odd about that. PH has God bless all the PHs out there. I think there's a clunkiness and a clumsiness to PH.
I like that yours is just like, here I am, it's phonetic.
Yeah,
you know,
it's just
I
F.
like that about it.
But then there's something like, I think a little childlike about the F.
Well, what is the origins of that?
I have no idea.
Did you ever ask your parents?
I have no. And you know what? This is interesting too. I have two Haitian parents.
Okay.
My name is Ralph, and spelled in a German way. My mother's name is Charlotte. My father's name is Fritz.
Ooh.
They're from Haiti.
Good names.
They are good names.
Yeah, these are all funny names.
It's a good collection of names.
It is an odd collection of names. I never have
It's
thought
a good
about it.
collection of names.
What other kinds of names do you have in your family? You say you're from New York.
I'm from New York. Yeah.
Born and raised. Native New Yorkers,
I
both
am a
of
native
you.
New Yorker.
Yeah, both
Oh,
of you.
you are too? Okay,
Yeah,
great.
I'm native Brooklynite. What borough were you born in?
I grew up in Manhattan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Are you first generation, second generation?
I'm second generation. My mom is from Queens. And so, her family is all Italian American people. And then my dad is actually from, believe it or not, New Zealand.
Whoa.
Which I know it's not a lot of people.
Whoa.
It's not a lot of that.
Oh my gosh. Does he have an accent and everything?
Yeah, he does. He's been here a while, so his accent is a little less, I don't know, strong than it was when he first got here.
It's such a cool accent to my ear. Yeah.
It's hard to do.
It is hard to do.
The places on earth, I know they're very different places, but to me, a kid from Brooklyn, they're pretty similar. one place on Earth that I've always wanted to visit is Australia and New Zealand. That area of the
I would
world.
like to go there as well. Yeah.
That's my number one.
They're more different than you would think they are.
I'm sure they are.
They're really, because Australia is enormous, but mostly uninhabitable.
Wow.
and it mostly desert, and the people there are descended from convicts because it's a former prison colony.
But as opposed to New Zealanders are like what?
It's like green and lush.
It's very wet and lush, and I don't know. But it has a very different character, and also the wildlife in Australia sort of rhymes with the people, because there's lots of things in Australia that can kill you, like dingoes and snakes and kangaroos,
big spiders.
Big horrible spiders. That's true. And there's in New Zealand, there's absolutely nothing in New Zealand that can kill you.
Really?
Yeah. And they're so close to each other, and so they have a very and I met an Australian the other day, and he told me that it's a problem for New Zealanders because they have this free citizenship deal where any New Zealander can live in Australia and every Australian can live in New Zealand. They have a deal there.
That's cool.
But it's all one way. All the New Zealanders just leave and go to Australia. So it's like a problem.
Oh, wow.
They leave their beautiful, lush area where nothing can kill them to go to.
Yes, they do.
I guess people love danger, you know.
Is it because does Australia have the bigger cities?
Yes, they do. And I think they're more fun. There's more jobs, I think. I feel bad. I'm doing all this, being on a podcast, you could just quite easily commit slander. You know what I mean? It's just so easy to say something that you regret.
I've accepted it as a lifestyle.
I know. Well, that's because, I know.
Me too. Or saying the wrong thing or saying an embarrassing thing.
It's an embarrassing thing and the wrong thing. And I suppose I would get more comfortable with it the more that I did it.
It's just, hey, this is supposed to be a fun and chill environment where we try to feel good about ourselves, let's not overthink it.
Guys, let's not overthink things.
Yeah.
Let's let it be fun and chill. Let's let it be
chill,
easy and chill, guys. Fun, chill, you know what I mean? Let's keep it fun and chill, you know what I mean? I know you're supposed to be doing an orientation for us for this job, but you don't have to be so serious. Let's just
Yeah.
Well,
you're hired, I'm hired.
We moved.
Pardon?
We moved here to Australia to take this job.
Yeah. Moved here.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Let's keep it chill.
Yeah.
It's nice.
I don't think that I'm being excessively serious.
Okay.
I mean,
okay.
it's that we were supposed to begin at 9 a.m.
Right.
It's now 10:23.
Yes, we came in late.
Right.
It's we don't need the whole
I know.
6
I
hours.
know.
We do.
Oh.
We do.
Well, we're here now.
We're here now.
Let's make the most of it.
Let's,
sure.
you know what I mean?
Right.
Let's I'm trying to find some Splenda.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to find some Splenda.
Yeah.
Because this
But
coffee
we're in Australia.
Strong.
I'm like you, right? I'm an American like you, and I've lived in Australia for quite some time,
Mm-hmm.
and I can tell you, they don't have Splenda.
Shut up.
I actually have told you this. I told you this when you came in late, and I told you the first time that we don't have Splenda here.
There's
I thought you were kidding. I thought you were doing some kind of prank or a joke.
No, that's not really my affect. I wouldn't kid about something like that
There's
or anything
no
at all
Splenda.
in my job. No, there's no Splenda, and I think that we can just sort of, it's your first day, and I think that in the time that you have between today and tomorrow, you can find another artificial sweetener to use.
Oh,
God. You mean in this cabinet? You mean just in this cabinet?
I just mean in the country of Australia as a whole, you are not going to find Splenda. And so I think that you may want to just accept in this, and I perhaps I'm misusing this word, grieve for it. Okay, you may want to grieve
That's a
for the
huge
Splenda.
bummer.
That's not chill.
I think
not chill at all.
So I think that's another thing that I wanted to address here, is that I think that it is a bummer, but we are also going to be working in this morgue together.
Yeah.
So there's going to be a lot of bummers, okay? And
Sure.
What do you mean?
Well,
because there's dead people everywhere.
yes.
I thought that was like a metaphor.
No.
Look at ice cold refrigerated filing cabinets behind you that are people sized.
I was about to go in there and try to find Splenda.
No, there's no Splenda in there. It's just
not even in there.
Only dead bods.
No.
What? Like dead smoking hot.
Okay. When I told you this was the makeup artist job,
Yeah. We do a lot of tutorials on YouTube.
Yeah.
On TikTok.
Maybe I didn't say I didn't, and that's my fault.
We get to do a lot.
I said we get to do a lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But maybe I didn't, say that the people aren't alive.
So why didn't you tell him that fact?
I mean, it seems like there's really good bennies at this job, and we can do what we love,
bennies,
and we've always wanted to come to Australia. I can't even do the accent. I'm not going to try to do it. Maybe I'll get better at it by living here. But
so this is the thing. It looks like your friend may have misled you about this
I'm
job.
really sorry I didn't tell you.
And if you want to not pursue this job,
Java, I'm Habibi.
Excuse me?
Just Java, I'm Habibi.
Yeah, my name's Java. You know that. You hired us.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. I'm sorry. I
seem surprised at our names.
Well, you again. There's a couple of different names you've gone by over the course of this morning. I'm just trying to keep up with it, but I am trying to respect the different names.
It's like different things for short, and then different things we use.
Habibi, I'm sorry I didn't tell you that the people are dead.
Yeah,
the people are dead.
BB, is that the name you're going to be using for now?
Until the union meeting.
Okay, and that's okay. So before
sometimes we call him Beeb. Not cute.
But I won't be calling you that. I'm going to call you BB. The
Habibi.
BB. Okay.
Habibi.
If you want to quit this job,
we just started.
You can do that.
We just started. We did this orientation.
But from what I'm gathering,
it's 10:32.
From what I'm gathering, you didn't know that you would be working in these circumstances in a mortuary.
That's my fault.
It is your fault. I'm going to be dealing with that. I'm going to be dealing with that soon.
I thought we just came for good vibes and to chill.
I just wanted to get you to Australia.
I'm here.
So I mean,
he can do other things in Australia. He doesn't have to work in the morgue if he doesn't want to do it.
Whoa, you give off such a serious vibe.
You have pushed me to this.
So what sweetener do you recommend that's not Splenda? Like, what do you guys have here in Australia that's a good artificial sweetener?
Yeah, because I need chill vibes.
We need something artificially sweet in our coffee to do a good job making up dead faces to look alive.
I don't use any sweetener.
What?
I don't do that. No.
Will you let me do your face?
Yeah, we can make you look. I mean, I like the vibe that you're going for now. It's very like I'm a funeral director. That's what it's giving.
It is giving
that.
Okay, you can do my face.
Wow. I'm so excited.
Call me Splenda.
I thought you were going to be.
See?
Oh, Al, Klutz classic.
Very good, very beautiful.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I met Alessandro King. Let's see. Let's do the math. Roundabout 20 years ago, I would say, yeah, at Sarah Lawrence College.
Probably something like that.
Yeah. And I think you were already like in the theater department, doing
But you were in the comedy group. You went to Sarah Lawrence College, and the comedy group was called Lampoon, which is a very good comedy group.
Yeah.
The faculty member in charge of it, Christine Farrell.
Shout out to you, Christine Farrell.
Shout out Christine Farrell.
She did a lot of good stuff with it, and
totally.
And she taught us how to do long form improv, which I don't think many colleges have.
Oh, I didn't realize that. You studied that before.
I would say we rehearsed a lot. Like we practiced a lot. Yeah, we did. We performed a lot. We rehearsed a lot. But yeah, I don't think I had known you like. Let's see. I got in my sophomore year, so I don't think I knew you really before sophomore year.
I think you got into it before I did, actually.
Oh, you know what? I remember actually because I think it was like you had to vote on people, like yes or no, if they get, to get into the group or whatever, like all the members that are in. And I think you were unanimous. And so everyone was calling you Alessandro King of Lampoon.
Wow.
Because everyone loved you so much.
Wow.
Yeah. There you go.
That I should put that on a t-shirt.
Hey, well, now the world knows the truth of the story.
How are you different now than you were when you guys met, in your own estimation?
Ooh, what a good question.
I mean, I think I'm probably different in a lot of different ways, many ways. I think I would assume we all have less rough edges than we did when we were 19.
How do you mean? You mean
20.
like personality wise or just in general?
Yeah, I think so. I would assume so. I think I probably think before I speak more than I did when I was young.
I remember you like, I don't know, as a, nice, considerate person.
I was pretty happy there.
I think you did seem like you were, it was a good place for you. Yeah. A good time for you.
And it was the thing about that college experience was that it was pretty screen free. I mean, obviously everything was very screen free then as opposed to now, but I think it was very, it was just before smartphones, and it was, and I don't know.
There was a lot of time writing papers to the screen with just like you and the blank page and like the little paperclip guy, but there was screen in that way, like doing computer work, but
in the library,
but not like
not on it. So I think
we were T9 texting. Yeah.
What is that?
The calculators?
With the with the number keys, like you have to go through the ABC on to send your. I loved T9. I got very fast.
Did you take math stuff in college?
No. Oh my God, college actually was a really bad time for myself personally. I think it was maybe the worst time in my entire life, perhaps.
Really?
Except for Lampoon. It was like my only joy.
What was without going too deep in it, what was the source of the?
Oh my gosh!
Or what was the texture of it?
A lot, but I had like severe depression, undiagnosed, untreated. I was on a medication, but I was like unmonitored, and I actually can't take that kind of medication at all. It makes me sleepy. So I like slept through a lot of my life at that time. And yeah, some other, some stuff in my family was really heavy at the time, and it was just like it was just like misery. And I think why I like clung to that group is because it was like the only joyful time that I had, really.
Meanwhile, Alessandro, you were in your heyday at that time.
Yeah, totally.
You were having a ball.
I think I was having a good time. I think able to kind of start a clean slate and go by Alessandro for the first time in a while.
Yeah.
That was one of my new, because I think high school was an Alex period and then college was an Alessandro period.
That is really funny that you have this like, kind of grand name and it takes all these forms.
Yes.
Because
it is grand.
Because of like, maybe it's too much to hold when you're in middle school and high school. Maybe, I don't know. You could speak to that.
Oh, well, the story is that when I was Alessandro for the first 3 years of my life and the kids couldn't pronounce it. That's the story my mom told me. And so when I was 3, that's when I became Alex because the kids couldn't pronounce it.
I totally understand.
And so that's why. And then that lasted about 15 years and then for a while. And then I remember I did a summer program when I was 17. And the first day I was like, I'm Alessandro. I didn't even think about it because I just kind of knew I wanted to be different.
Truth.
Yeah, the truth.
Yeah,
I didn't be different. And I think it was just, when you're a teenager, you get locked into a personality until you get a chance to try something new. And then you can quite quickly shift, and just being around different people, you don't feel, expectations to be.
I like those cowboy boots. I like them.
You don't say.
Whoa, Ryan.
Yeah.
I was just trying to compliment these beautiful cowboy boots and the beautiful.
Yeah.
But is that snakeskin? I don't know, but your voice is different, Ryan.
What do you mean it's different? I've always talked like this.
I don't even know. We got to start our shift soon because the new Avengers movie is about to let out. But
Whoa, Ryan, is that
What?
you? You look amazing. Like you have all this like air of
Yep.
authority and confidence, and
Yep.
like
Smells like the frontier.
wow.
Yeah, that's because I've got my new cologne on, Ode to Yosemite Sam.
Wow.
Yep.
It's all really working for you. I'm just saying.
I got my hat. It's the thing that it's the same hat that Tommy Lee Jones wore in Lonesome Dove.
Are you on? It says in the schedule that you're
Yeah.
working. Are you working today?
Yeah.
Yeah, I am working. I'm on the clock. I clocked in.
Wow.
already. But also at the same time, I'm from the frontier.
I mean, it's a real statement, and I'm
Yeah.
just gonna say I think it's working for you.
Well, thank you. I mean, this is, I don't think I'm that different. It's just that, I spent a week on my uncle's cattle ranch in Montana, and
I can't even look at you. Your skin is too sun-kissed
You're like
right
glowing. You're like
Can't even
you're
look at you.
emitting a serious glow.
well, that's what happens when you sleep outside with the cows,
Wow.
and then you wake up with the actual sun.
That sounds so romantic and
I'm sorry. Here, if my skin is a little too glistening for you, here's some shades.
oh, thank
Put
you.
some on.
Wow.
Here's some shades for you, my friend.
It's good that you just carry those around.
Yeah,
you
I
know,
give them as
because
courtesy.
You're
Yeah.
shining so bright
really
these days,
glistening,
Ryan.
yeah.
Did you these are just 3D glasses from the Avengers movie.
But they also work as shades.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can see it. I
But-
get it.
But I also want you to have a good experience at the Avengers movie.
Wow.
Because as I said, I am on the clock.
I'm not sure because usually you're supposed to be just doing concessions, but you're just wearing tight Wrangler jeans and beautiful boots, and you have a massive hat. You're standing outside of the concession booth.
Well, yeah. I mean, like it's a little quiet before the storm right now. I mean, the
Okay,
movie's
yeah, it
gonna
hasn't
get
been let out yet,
Yeah,
yeah.
but I mean, I'm gonna, I can do everything, wearing my get up right now. If you take a look at my belt buckle.
Whoa! You just
Whoa.
hopped over. You just hopped over the concession bar. Just
Yeah.
hopped over
It's
it.
enormous, and it's like it's like blinged out and blinding me with the jewels.
You landed on a saddle. What's that saddle for,
Oh my gosh, is that a tumbleweed?
Ryan?
Ryan, you're like manifesting an entire world.
I know. Honestly, I thought I was just gonna come back from Montana with a more distinct personality.
Yeah, it's this 3D glass. I feel like you're like emanating some sort of machismo. I can. Oh my god! I can feel his stubble against my cheek.
It's more than just a new
I
side
can
of my
feel
personality.
the sun on my warm sun on my skin.
Everywhere I go now, I can transform it into a Western scene.
Ryan.
It's very powerful, but it's also very frightening.
It's happening to me. I'm
Yep.
turning into a sheepdog. What's happening?
Oh man, yeah, that's another part of it. See, sometimes some people like so Claire, you're slowly
Whoa.
you're slowly turning into a saloon owner. That's good. You got lucky because your magic is manifesting as a human. But yes, Chuck, I'm afraid you are definitely going to turn into a sheepdog.
Avengers Endgame is about to let out, man. I can't be a sheepdog right now.
Pew, get out your guns.
Ryan.
I'm sorry, I can't. But I think it's just overwhelming. But I have to. Oh no, the movie's getting out. I gotta serve some popcorn.
Good. Quit pouring sarsaparilla into the popcorn.
Pew, 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 pew.
It's all that we have now.
Somebody rub my belly. Scene. That's beautiful. That's never happened before. A transformation of the whole world.
Gorgeous transformation.
A gorgeous transformation. Oh, okay. Wait. So we were just talking about. Oh, you were just saying something about your name. You deciding to change your name at 17. You're deciding to say, "Okay, I'm Alessandro now."
Yeah, it popped out at a summer program thing, and then it popped out again when I was in college. So
And it felt right.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
fun. I don't know. I don't.
I think it's
good to
great.
have different
I think it
names.
suits you. Yeah, I think it's a great name.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't explain it. I can't explain why sometimes you really want to go.
I can relate because
because you do Aston and Aston Hollins.
yes, exactly. So my
Ah.
mother, my given first name is Aston Hollins, both together like Mary Jane, but
Mhm.
neither one of them is like as immediately knowable as Mary or Jane. Anyway, my mother insisted that everyone that I met in any circumstance, any occasion, my mother insisted that everyone call me both names. Aston Hollins, Aston Hollins, Aston Hollins. So, like all the time. Yeah. And when I would introduce
Where's
myself,
your mom from originally?
Louisiana. So I would have to be like Aston Hollins, and then like I would have to say it, no, it's both like 100,000 million times, And now I love it, and I think that it really suits me. But I think it's actually like when I moved to New York and I went to improv class, the first day of any improv class is like a name game, and I was like, fuck this. My name is Aston, Aston. It's phonetic.
Right, because I hadn't seen you in a little while, and then you were asked it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
But but now actually I just like professionally, Aston Hollins is my like
full
professional name.
Yeah.
It's probably more memorable.
But I love that people who have known me for like a really, really, really long time, I'm always Aston Hollins to them, which I really, really like. But yeah, it's like, people I've known from different times call me different things.
So we have a similar situation.
Yeah. Big names on little kids.
I wanted to talk about you telling me that you'd spent the last 10 years mostly focused on writing.
Yeah, I have. I've been I got an MFA in playwriting, and then after that I sort of focused. I've been doing a lot of comedy in the city, but then I the last 10 years or so I've been focusing on playwriting, screenwriting stuff, and teaching. But then the last 2 years or so I made an effort to kind of get back into comedy again. I just find that it's good for my mood, and I think it's like it's just good for my mood, and it's just like eating and exercise, and I think you have to do it. And I will tell you, I think this is for the folks listening at home. I do think this is an important thing to know. I didn't do any improv at all for about 9 years. And then I came back and I did it.
Same with Aston.
Oh, you didn't do it for a long time either?
No.
Okay.
Huge break. Yeah, go ahead.
I don't know. I'm curious to hear what your experience was, but for me, I was so much better at it after not doing it for 9 years.
Wow. Really?
Like, I found my level of like not giving a damn, not caring what I'm doing, like committing really hard. Like all of your miming feels real. Like when the scene is over, I'm like, what am I going to do with this glass? Like it feels like I had a real glass. Like, if there's a bear in a scene, you're like freaking out like there's a real bear. Like something about like my senses are all and you just go for it. You're not worried about any rules. You're not worried about anything. And you also have a much more finely tuned easy laugh radar. Like anytime you do something easy for a laugh, there's like a little hand that's like, don't do that. Like, let's smacking you.
That's so interesting.
Don't be, and it's like, because when you're younger in your 20s, you want to please more, I think. And I still want to please. And I do like, it is wonderful when you get laughs because it's a signal that things are going well.
Yeah.
But the real reason to do it is just to be in the moment and to be on stage and have that it's a sense of being hyper alive that I do really love. And that is more enticing to me. God, what was I going to say about it? It's very exciting to be up there doing it and to be honest. And I forgot what I was going to say. It's like getting the laughs are a signal, but that's not the main reason for doing it. I also another thing I'll say I do believe is true is that I also have a higher sense of when you're doing improv now, I feel a little bit more responsibility. Like I feel like I have a responsibility. If I am doing improv, I need to stand up straight, gotta pay attention. I can't be leaning against a wall or like smirking. When someone's doing a scene, it's like you're not in the audience. Like people paid to see you perform. You've got to be a grown ass man and like plant your feet and as if you were performing, Death of a Salesman. You have to do it because it's a paying audience. And I'm very, now that I'm older, I don't think I can go back to being like, shmee, like I'm so clever. Like I don't think I could do that again. I want you because people aren't paying for that.
Dudley, you're being very smug right now, Dudley.
What do you mean?
Dudley, I'm
not smug.
I'm your tutor. Your mom is paying really good money.
Oh, she is?
You're not doing well in algebra, Dudley.
Oh, boo-hoo for you.
It's not boo-hoo for me, Dudley. It's boo-hoo for you because if you don't pass, you're going to have to repeat the 5th grade.
Oh, Trevor the tutor is so tuned into my needs.
Dudley, this is your mother. I'm just outside the door, and I don't hear any studying. It sounds like you're just giving Trevor the tutor a hard time.
Miss Kransky?
Yeah?
Dudley is being very smug, and I don't mean to be a snitch or a tattletale.
That's okay.
But it's becoming very hard to work.
Don't?
Dudley.
It's very cutting, Dudley, and I have feelings and I have pride as a person and as a male
Dudley?
tutor.
Oh,
Dudley?
Trevor the tutor brought up his gender
Dudley?
for some reason.
Dudley, eyes on me, your mother.
What,
Okay,
Mom?
I am paying for Trevor the tutor to help you improve your grades. Okay, so you can go to college.
Oh, Mom wants me to have a future.
Dudley,
What?
I love you so much.
Oh my God, the ground is shaking.
I love you so much that I'm paying this man to help you. Okay, and I am your mother, and I am trying to help you, Dudley.
Miss Kransky.
And you just won't accept my help. And it's maddening. I am mad. Crazy. Dudley, do you know how hard it is living with you?
What's that sound? It's the frame cracking of the...
Does anyone want something to drink? Cookies?
Mom.
Just lost consciousness for a second.
What is it,
I listened
Dudley?
to everything you had to say.
Oh, yeah?
And I really processed it.
Yeah?
And I absorbed all of your points.
Tastes blood.
And I guess I just want to say from the bottom of my heart what I really think, Mom,
Yeah?
is...
Is what?
Oh, no.
Oh, look at you! You tried so hard.
I'm so sorry, Trevor.
And your son is still being smart.
Trevor the tutor, I'm sorry, but I have to go out to the car.
Oh, boo-hoo
I have to go
for
sit alone in the
Mom.
car, and I have to lock the doors, and I'm just going to scream by myself
Look at her
in the car.
narrating her next steps to Trevor the tutor.
I'm closing the door. Good luck. Good
the
luck.
male tutor.
You guys, I'm sorry I brought up my gender earlier. I didn't mean... I feel very self-conscious about that now. You guys are very demonstrative and effusive emotionally, and it's a lot for me. I'm just here to tutor you in algebra. You know what I mean? That's all. You're doing you're doing early algebra. I'm just trying to help you get ahead, you know?
Okay, Trevor. Fine. We can get ahead.
I feel like you're playing nice now, and I have to admit
fine.
that I have doubts that it's going to continue. I feel like there's going to be a cutoff to this, and you're going to pull the rug out from underneath me. And then your mom is going to come in and then display some unprecedented anger.
No.
Which comes out of her Corolla.
No, look, Trevor. I don't think you understand. Despite my personality, I still want to get a good grade in algebra. You're forgetting that.
Why aren't you blinking?
You're forgetting that despite everything else about me, I do want to get a good report card. So despite how I feel about you, we can still agree to disagree about tone and work on the algebra.
Whew. This is the ghost of your mother, Dudley. I took the car into the garage, and I closed the garage door, and I turned on the car, and I rolled down the windows. I breathed in the car exhaust.
Are we both seeing this, Dudley?
And I'm dead now in the car, in the garage, because it was so difficult living with you, Dudley, that now I'm dead, and you have no one to raise you.
It's a hologram.
And I hope you have a nice life because I love you so much. Woo.
Okay. Ghost of my mom came. and that was very terrifying. But Trevor, let's just look at the math.
Shaken.
Let's just look at the math problem, and I promise you
that was real. A lot has just happened just now.
It was really a lot.
We went from like 0 to 60 just now. Now, if you put that in parentheses and times it by X, how much is it?
Okay. 0 to 60.
Don't turn
by
on me,
X.
Dudley.
Carry the 3. Hold on. Let me just get at my TIA 3. I do really want to get this for you, Trevor.
My God.
Adding it all together.
The stakes are so high right now.
Incorporating what my mom said. Here. I actually typed it up on the TIA 3. Let's read it
Don't
together.
type boobs. All right. Let's see. That really made me happy.
Oh, man.
What else
Wow.
did you do on a calculator?
It feels like that's great to be in an improv scene and still feel you've been pranked. That's beautiful.
That's so interesting. So, Al, you're doing improv now? Where are you performing? What's
So I've been doing a little bit of taking a couple of classes to brush up a little bit. Performance wise, what I've been doing is I do some of the Story Pirates podcast. I'm on the Cat in the Hat.
Shout out Story
cast.
Pirates.
Shout out to that. I have a recurring role on the Cat in the Hat cast. I'm Sylvester McMonkey McBean.
Whoa.
Do you remember the Sneetches?
The star-bellied Sneetches.
So
They have
he's
stars upon Mars.
There we go. That was one that happened to be one that I read a lot growing up. Well, Sylvester McMonkey McBean is the evil sleazebag that tricks the Sneetches
With the machines?
With the machines.
Oh.
I have no
He's
idea.
like
what you guys are
gaslighting
talking
the
about.
Sneetches into...
He's gaslighting. So I come on in certain episodes and I gaslight people into believing that I helped them come up with the right word when they had the right word all along, kind of like AI. So that's my recurring role. And then I'm getting back. I've been taking some character classes.
Clearly.
Which are really,
Yeah.
those are really
It
very
shows.
good at UCB. I recommend those. And on Sunday, I'm going to be doing character night this coming Sunday, which I think is the 7th, doing character night at the Magnet.
Cool.
It's going to be really fun.
Do
I'm
you,
excited to do that.
Are you good to talk a little bit about your character, or you want it to be a surprise?
Ooh, I'll tell you.
This will be released
I do want
the
to be
day
fun.
after that show.
But I
Maybe
will say,
some people are listening live, Ralph. You don't know
yes,
that.
that's true. They're listening. Plenty of people listening
yeah,
live.
okay. It
I'm
will be
ready for
released the
Brooklyn.
day after the show. But I might do the character.
No, but this is live right now. People
Yeah.
are listening to this
Yeah,
now.
But I might do the character again, and there is sort of a twist in it. But I will say,
No,
it's
you
like
no pressure. You don't have to spoil.
the character is it's like a 5-minute bit that I do. It's a screenwriter from 1939 who is pitching his screenplay, and he discovers something about his screenplay in the middle of his pitch that complicates his ability to pitch the screenplay, but he has to keep going because he's in the room. And so it's a comedy bit that's inspired by my own life, because I find like I'm a playwright and screenwriter, and I've had many experiences with my writing where like I get so close to something happening, I can fucking taste it, and then the door this is slowly.
You mean like a project becoming realized, or
a producer?
okay,
an
an
actor,
opportunity like coming
a manager,
to fruition.
Yeah, and you're in the room,
Yeah.
and then something you can just feel that they want you out. And so,
I'm really into this. I'm into this. This is some good stuff. I'm really into this.
Yeah,
I'm really into this.
sure.
thank you. Well, thank you very much.
I want to invest in this in this
Wow.
smoothie shop. I want to
Wow.
invest in this. I'm into this.
Oh, really?
This is tasty.
I mean,
And let me give you some more. So what you've got there, that's banana kiwi.
And this
Okay.
Yeah.
this is banana kiwi.
That's banana kiwi.
banana
This
kiwi.
in my hand that I'm holding that I
Yeah.
just sipped is banana kiwi.
Banana
Banana
kiwi.
kiwi.
You guys, I'm really into this.
I mean,
I'm really into this.
we've really developed it, and
really
we
into
think it's
this.
delicious.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
I'm glad you're into
You
it.
think it's delicious? Imagine what I
Yeah.
think. I'm really into this.
No, I know. I think we've got them.
You guys need to sidebar. You can. I'm gonna savor this.
Okay,
Banana kiwi.
banana kiwi.
There's nothing else in here. Turmeric, cinnamon.
Well, I mean, we're not going to tell you the recipe.
Well, that's the thing. You come on board.
Yeah.
We're going to tell you what we do.
Chia seeds in here.
I'm not saying yet. We're not going to tell you
sidebar
yet.
if you want a sidebar. I'm really into this.
Okay, so I think that he's into the banana kiwi.
Great.
Yeah.
I mean, we worked so hard on it for such a long time. It's like it's happening for us.
Okay.
Okay.
So what we want him to do is we want him to sign on for us basically to expand to the tri-state area and all the shopping malls. Okay.
Yeah.
So
hell yeah.
Okay. What do we want? Should we hit him next with the cherry pineapple?
Oh gosh. Oh, what to do next?
That's the kind of thing I want to invest
How do you
in.
follow up banana kiwi? I mean, did we serve it too soon? And
Fuck.
shit.
I just want to say, if you guys have anything else like this or better than this, I'm definitely investing.
Sure.
I don't mean to
Okay.
interrupt your sidebar.
Okay.
You guys take
Here.
your time.
Well, you know what? We shit. Fuck.
Your eyes are darting around. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to notice that. I'm
Oh,
very alert now.
Finish
because
your
it's
banana kiwi.
Okay,
of
I'm gonna
course.
go finish this.
Let me just go check in the bag.
We can't top the banana kiwi. What are we gonna do? Okay. Let's just think of something on now.
Okay.
Make up a new smoothie that could top the banana kiwi.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow. Ooh,
okay.
Good.
We've got cherry. We've got
Cherry,
pineapple.
cherry
Let's just- Okay.
Savor again.
Almond. All right. Let's just add almond.
Cherry almond.
And hold on. I've got. Hold on. This is the bottom of my Starbucks cup here.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Cherry almond. Cherry
Yeah,
almond.
Might order another one of these to ask to take it home. I might order.
I'm just gonna. It's the bottom of my Starbucks cup, but I was actually using it to drink my own special sauce at home. So I'm just gonna scrape some of that off and just put it in the smoothie.
I mean, we don't have another choice, so I'll just put it in the blender. Okay.
Wonder how that sidebar.
Okay, it's ready. Here you go.
Yeah, here. Why don't you try this?
Oh, hey, you got something else for me?
Yes,
I'm into this banana kiwi. I'm into this.
So if
I'm into this.
If the deal goes through and you bring us, and if you franchise the store, into every mall of America, we can add this flavor.
I'm going to be frank. Whether or not the deal goes through depends on.
This is called Special Cherry Coffee Almond.
Special Cherry Coffee Almond.
Yeah, we've been developing it secretly for like a really long time, and
because I'll be honest, this looks like a clamato clan.
Well, we really.
There's no clamato juice
No.
in there. It's not. It's a sweet treat only. There's no clams and tomato in
This is
there.
strawberry kiwi. This was something.
Yeah, so this is just cherries and coffee and almonds.
You just coughed.
No.
There's no
You allergic to anything in here?
no clamato.
Isn't that a clam of clamato
No.
in here?
We stopped making the frozen Caesar a long time ago.
I'm a wealthy VC.
Okay, why you just try the drink?
We cooked it up special
Just
for
try
you.
just try
I
the
could
drink.
just continue drinking this strawberry kiwi. 'Cause I'm into this.
But just try the drink.
All right. Boop, 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 boop.
Are you okay? Is he okay?
fine.
What's happening right now? Should I call a doctor? An ambulance?
I am not into this.
Oh no, it's going south. It's going south. Is he dying?
My blood is ionized.
I'm gonna get the EpiPen. Are you allergic to almonds? Oh my god, he's allergic. He's allergic to almonds.
All right, get the EpiPen.
Is there a climate clamato in here?
There's
Yes.
no what?
Yes, there is clamato.
You put clamato in here.
He's allergic
But
to
answer me
clams.
this. Answer me this. Answer me this.
Just stab me with an EpiPen.
Yeah. Slow breaths, deep breaths.
Listen,
It's gonna be okay, sir.
you had a reaction to the clamato juice.
You didn't tell me that you put clamato in there.
That's because I have a complicated relationship with the word clamato. Okay,
Who doesn't?
it's an annoying word, but it's also a word that signals to me.
But they put clams in the tomato.
I made myself clear that if you weren't able to top the strawberry kiwi, then this deal wasn't going to go through.
And did we?
The money's in your account.
Yeah.
Scene. Yeah.
You inspired me with your transformation, Aston, in the last scene. I was like, I'm gonna ionize this man's blood.
Thanks very much.
I don't even know what that means. This is a question I had for you. I'm so curious.
Yeah.
How do you feel that? I feel like we didn't get to talk about your playwriting at all, but
yeah, I want to. I mean, I would love to hear more about it as well.
What I'm curious about is how do you feel that, if at all, your writing was affected or different in the times where you were actively doing comedy versus when you took a long break versus when you come back? Is your writing different? Is it noticeable? Is it not noticeable at all? Is that does that practice not really affect your writing? What is?
So it's a really great question. I would say when I was young, I considered them to be like really, really separate disciplines. And they had
writing and comedy.
They just they felt like just two separate parts of my brain. And they didn't really have any, I knew that I liked doing them both, but I sort of felt like writing, I'm a playwright, and then comedy something that I kind of have to do for various reasons. You're like, I just loved it. It's fun. Perhaps not my main thing. But as soon as I stopped doing the comedy and went to grad school starting around 2014, I immediately consciously felt myself picking up lessons from the comedy. And I found it, and that was, I found myself incorporating comedy, literally just on a basic level, making my writing funnier, but also like my sense of structure was better because I found myself thinking about how, when you're doing comedy, you want to have an organic sense of heightening for it to work. And then, in this similar principle holds in playwriting as well. It's just, you don't necessarily, it doesn't necessarily have to be like the development of a plot. It can just, at the time, it felt healthy to think about, but just think about things developing. Like in Chekhov's plays, things have payoffs that are not necessarily plot.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of like a good example of, there's a character that keeps coming on and he always owes somebody money, and then he finally does pay off the money, but he pays it off in a way that's unexpected. It's not necessarily plot, but there is a sense of development and heightening. So, it definitely doing comedy definitely helped my writing.
I really love that. I'm just going to throw this out there. I wonder what your thoughts are on it. I've thought for the last few years that a big mistake that playwrights make, especially New York playwrights, is I don't want to say they have access to, but they're in proximity to so many of the best comedians and comedic minds in the country. I feel like if I were a playwright, I would be like, who's my favorite stand-up comedian? Let me hire them and see if they can beat jokes that I have in this draft.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like,
so not necessarily as a performer, but as someone to help you just do a rewrite.
Well, I mean, as a performer also, I think I'm all about casting comedians in all kinds of in plays and stuff like that in movies. But I mean, just like, you mean like
you wouldn't have confidence in your own ideas?
Yeah, absolutely. That's exactly what I'm saying. Yeah, I feel like if somebody does comedy for a living, and I'm a playwright, I'd be like, just like any writer's room, I'd be like, here's a joke that I have. Can you beat this joke?
No, totally. I mean,
because I think that's also writing. Is like, writing is also fielding an idea from someplace and deciding like, oh, this is a better idea than mine. I'm gonna add it.
And I think that I agree with you. And I think that a stand-up comedian could help you with things that are not the jokes.
For sure.
It's just, sure. I think if they're open to it and you're open to it, I think that it's, I'm not a fiction writer, I'm not a novelist, but people show me their stories and their novels, and I think that they listen to what I have to say. It's like, it's just, if you're in the zone as being a creative person, you've got input. It's really the responsibility of the writer themselves to know what to ignore.
Yes.
It's really up to them to know what to just say, no, I'm the decider.
I think taste is probably a more important thing. Like if you watch any of like Kevin Hart or Richard Pryor's stand-up specials, they didn't write all those jokes. Like Paul Mooney wrote some of those jokes.
Paul Mooney, he worked for Richard Pryor back in the day.
Yeah.
At what point did
I think,
Pryor,
but I think constantly, comedians are like, "Oh, this is a better tag,"
right?
And they'll take that joke.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes they're just like buying jokes from people. Like, "Oh, here's $25. Here's $200. Like, I use that joke." Or
because comedy has that objective thing, which is laughter. You can't argue with the laughter. If your friend gives you that note and it crushes, you can't worm out of it. You're like, yeah, they were right. Whereas in something, if you're a dramatist, it's much easier to ignore what people say, I guess, because it's like, who knows if they're right, but in comedy, it's like, yeah, Paul Mooney had that fucking amazing joke. I'm going to have to use it,
And I think to your point, Aston, I think it does also, we have to wrap up. I think it does. Can take credit for that. If somebody gives you something and this fits in my voice, like you're knowing your own voice well enough to do that. That to me is completely writing. Okay, this has been wonderful. We're coming to the end. How do people find you, Alessandro King?
Okay, yeah, I have a website, alessandroking.com. I have an Instagram where I mainly post my cartooning, which is
I've been
Alessandro
loving
M. King.
checking those out.
So much we didn't talk about.
I'm
Okay,
gonna start posting other stuff on there soon. I think those are the two ways to find me right now. Yeah,
love it.
And that show, the Character Night at the Magnet, is this
Sunday the 7th.
What do you got going on, Aston?
Oh my gosh, Old to Begin open mic. If you're a writer, performer, poet, musician over age 35, come to Otto Shrunken Head first and third Tuesdays for the open mic. Where can we find you, Ralph?
I'm scared this is going to turn right at 59. No. Okay, good. This is at No Suggestion Pod is where you could find anything about this podcast on Instagram. And
I'm Aston Hollins on the internet, also AstonHollins. What are you, Ralph?
I'm at Precious Gorgeous Ralph, I think. I don't know
I think that's right.
Yeah, I don't know what my Instagram is. What's the theme for tonight? What's the theme that we're gonna close on? Clam of clamato. Clam of clamatos.
Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for coming on the show, Al. So wonderful to have you.
Thank you so
much. And thank you for listening. Good night.
Good night. Radio Free Brooklyn.
.org.
Clam of clamato. 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 Clam of clamato.
Bye.